Good morning and welcome back. I'm back with a broad smile because it's nice discussing love things. Yeah, the Bible says God is love. So love is the best thing that can ever happen to anybody. Just a moment ago, you were here with Faith Mutsoli with the strength of a woman with some beautiful lady here, a wife to a comedian. Just like last week, we had wife to Omanyala, the big Omanyala, the fastest man in Africa. It's like Faith has perfected this art of selecting wives now to come to be strength of a woman. It's like women or wives have become stronger. So who you there who is not married, fanya kitu. We are here with topic of the day, a discussion of the day, that is distinguishing between fake love and true love. So we are going to today discuss fake love. My name is Sankara and this is White 54, and this is Why in the Morning. We are available at social media in at White 54 in Facebook, at White 54 in Twitter, and at _ White 54 in Instagram, and every social media we are there. So we have posted the question of the day: kuwa utajuaje kuwa mpenzi in quote na kubeba ufala. I'm not alone here to discuss this. I am with Queens, with Warembo, and Warembo are two. They are not new here. One is Lillian and one is Kavata. Kavata Purity. Purity means mwenye aizi
Msafi.
Msafi. Na Lillian ina mean?
I don't know.
You don't know the meaning of your name?
No, I don't.
Do research after this.
I will.
So because you don't know, let's start with you. You introduce yourself. You tell us everything that you think we should know about you.
My name is Lillian Thomas, an agriculturalist by profession, but currently a media practitioner. And yeah, I just love life.
Agricultural media person. It sounds nice. But now social media platform.
Social media platform, Lillian Thomas on every platform. Facebook,
Thomas.
Instagram, Lillian Thomas.
Oh. Upendi ile jina lako lingine la Kiafrika.
Gandhi, Lillian Mora.
Mora, that's a sweet name. It's a very sweet
I use
name.
it very often, but I think because of the work I did, I stuck with Lillian Thomas. So I find like you will confuse people using two names, either Lillian Mora, Lillian Thomas. So I choose to stick to the one I use when at work.
Oh, okay. So it's like you're creating identity.
It's a brand. It's an identity.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there. And it's matching the good smile, the beauty, and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice. Welcome to the show, Lilian.
Thank you.
Kavata.
Yes.
Jina lako ina sound kwata kawaya. But this is Kavata, not Kawaya sasa. Kavata ni nini in Kikamba?
Kavata, someone that is loved.
Loved?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's resonating with the topic of today. So who loves you?
Everyone.
Okay, so tell us about yourself, Kavata.
So my name is Purity Kavata. I'm currently a student at KCA University. I'm pursuing a degree in accounts. I'm a model, and I'm passionate about media stuff. Yeah.
That's nice. So tell us if you have social media handles.
Yeah, you can find me on every platform _ Kavata.
Oh, Kavata. Today we are discussing fake love. Does somebody love you like ile love ingine si agape hiyo love ingine? Does someone love you if you are willing to disclose that is? Ngumu.
Yeah, it's a hard question, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the answer could be yes.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely somebody loves you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you the same question?
Someone loves me.
Oh, nice.
That I'm sure of. Yeah.
You are sure that is not fake love? Are you sure that is fake love or not?
Can we just skip the question?
Maybe we will know as we go on. We will know whether it's fake or not. Yeah, but we are here to discuss fake love so that you know what's fake. You know, I am a man. I know that most of us, sijui kama nitachoma, but wacha tu niseme. I know that most of us may want something, and because they know that you ladies need love, they may pretend to be offering love so that they get that thing they need. And love that kind of love is not real love, it's fake love. So we are here to teach the world to teach you there. These are people who are going to tell us, teach you how to know that mwanaume amefake your love ama ni ya ukweli cha ukwelo. But now you have insight on maybe how fake love look like before we go to research. Can you tell us what you think fake love will look like, Lilian?
Maybe let's start from, I'm a Christian, sawa. So we start from a biblical perspective.
Yes.
In the Bible, you'll find you being taught love is kind, love is patient, love is all these good things, you know, all the virtues that we have listed down. And then when you come to look at another scenario, you might find you are in a situation whereby you don't actually have these virtues. So you find sometimes your partner is very rude to you, your partner is very selfish, your partner is very unkind in the name of love. For me, that I would consider as fake love. It doesn't go in terms with what we are supposed to be having on the ground. So that I would consider as fake love. Yeah.
Okay, when somebody is rude and does that. Kavata, what do you think fake love is?
Okay, for
How
me,
does it look like? Sura yake inakaaje?
okay, for me, the picture of fake love is where you're giving more than what you're getting back. And most of the times you feel like you're being used and you're not important to that person. And many times when you start pulling away, that's when that person starts like talking to you or flirting with you, like they want to get you back, you see. So that's my picture of fake love. You're giving more than what you're receiving.
What is this you give more than you receive? I know girls from experience and from running this show, girls as recipients, you love receiving more than giving. I don't know what this you're giving more than you're receiving.
Okay, in a relationship, you expect love, attention, care. So you find that most of the times maybe you're the one that is texting. Maybe you're the one that is coming up with ideas of what you guys should do. You see, like that person never comes up with something. Maybe you keep texting more than they text you back. You're the one that is giving them ideas on what you guys should do. Like they're never concerned about you. You're the one that is always concerned about them, you see. Yeah.
Well, we are going to learn on what maybe we should do. Maybe at the end of this, after identifying all of them, maybe what one should do in case you identify that the love you are receiving is fake. But the researchers are saying, talking about some 20 differences between true and fake love, and somebody is saying sacrifices. I think that's what you've talked about. That love makes sacrifices, but fake love is also only concerned about itself. Like somebody just think of himself, not thinking about you. Let's come to you, Lilian. Somebody just think of his education, his happiness, his everything that just come to him. I think that is selfishness. So can you write the word love and shellfish in the sentence na ziingiane tu?
Unless you're negating the sentence,
Yes.
love must not be selfish. Yeah, unless you're negating the sentence. I clearly, by the way, I agree with purity. Sometimes you find it is one-sided. Very one-sided, such that if you were to go silent, that's the end of the relationship. If you were to supposed to like stop doing whatever you're doing, your relationship imesha kabisa haiko, because he doesn't make an effort. You're always pulling the strings. Unapata at some point, maybe you guys are having an argument, you guys are having issues, and then every time you have conflicts, you're the only person being the bigger person trying to solve the issues. So ni mimi, I humble myself and come and say, you know, I am sorry because we need this to work. Oh, let's do this, let's do that. There is no day they will ever take it upon the initiative, even to initiate like the reconciliation process. They don't. It is just one-sided kabisa.
But now, okay, a friend of mine was telling me a story yesterday. A friend of mine you really know, and there's a man, when he caught the girlfriend going somewhere with another person, saa 4 ya usiku, wamepanda gari na mwingine. So because alikuwa amependa huyu jamaa sana, udem sana, he followed up to the car. Akapata udem amekaa na mwanaume, wanangojea gari public, gari ijayo waende. So akaingia tu akasema, "Mrembo, kama nikuone kidogo." The boyfriend. So udem akaanza tu kulia. like akalia, like wanaenda akamchukua wakaenda hadi church. Mtu mmoja unajua akutu hapo analia, forgive me and all that, and then after that the lady stopped like typing communication. Akasema tu anaona tu hezi work, like the guilt and all that. So I don't know whether this forgive me thing na guilt na what na ikulia alafu ku stop texting and all that, who was suffering fake love here?
Oh, that is hard to decide. Sometimes, okay, it might be, I hope itakuwa controversial. Sometimes you might be dating someone, and in the process of dating someone, you find someone who you like better.
Oh, whoa. Really on a plan.
No, fine. Oh, good. You are in a relationship, and then you find the love of your life when you're still in the relationship.
You see cheating.
Sasa ndio nasema. So the fact that she actually acknowledged, unaona, after alipatikana, and then she was like, we can't keep doing this.
Yes.
You know, because I know I will mess you up. I'm not good enough for you. Because I'm not giving you what you deserve. She pulls out. It's totally okay with me. Kuliko, now imagine a situation whereby this lady would have actually agreed, and then in the process they are still dating, and then he's still seeing this other guy. You know, ni kama anabeba huyu mwingine ufala. Actually venye ulisema atakuwa kibeba the main guy ufala. So I'd rather just tell you, situmalizane tu because I am guilty, acha mimi niende. You do your thing.
Oh, I want your opinion on that. Your honest opinion, Kavata. Si lazima useme vile amesema junyi wote ni madem, but hebu sema opinion yako.
Well, I don't agree with Lillian where she's saying that you can be in a relationship and then you find the love of your life. How? How do you be in a relationship with someone and then you find the love of your life unless you're just passing time with them or you didn't love them? Yeah, I don't understand, because you can't be in love and then you're searching for the love of your life. It's weird.
Or maybe she's talking about meeting the love of your life while you are in another relationship. Exactly. This guy deserves better than this one. So
okay, in that case,
maybe he's hitting on you. Na anaoffer vitu unataka, si unataka kupendwa, texting all the time and all that. Anafanya hivyo. Na huyu jamaa mwenye uko nayo maybe anafanya less of that. So sama, this is better than this one.
Well, I agree on the part where you can find someone that is better, but I believe that communication is key. If you get someone better, communicate to the other party so that they won't just be hanging and thinking you guys are together. Yeah, if you get someone better, move on.
Yes,
you don't have to stick.
Nilijua tu mtaji. That's why I was warning you. That's why I was really warning you before you start talking. Nilijua tu mtaingia. Hii jenda hii hapa.
No, honestly, you can't be stuck somewhere in the name of commitment, and it's not a marriage situation.
I know.
And you found someone that you really like, and you feel like it's a better relationship. Why are you getting stuck
Where are you
there?
getting this other person when you are already committed in a
We are
relationship?
social
Why
humans.
are you giving an opening for this person to
Oguda.
get in when you are already in a relationship, a
Oguda.
committed one?
Until I say I do, all options are open. Until I say I do. All options
Unajua jamaa
are
wako
open.
niliona ulipostisha kwa social media yako. Do you know that man is watching?
No, until I say I do, all options are open, right? So if by any chance I find someone who I think makes more sense than you are making, I am free to live.
Okay.
Unless it's marriage. You see, for marriage, it's a totally different thing because this is a commitment. Whether I find better people, I find a better looking person, I find a person with more money, I find a person who loves me better than you do, I still have to be stuck here.
Aungeacha hiyo more money nje kidogo. Like more money. Aki love na money. Okay, mambo na more money imeingia, hakuna kitu tunaweza fanya, but ingeingia tu. Tunajua gender yenye tunadeal nayo. We'll come back to that. This guy is talking about being cruel and being short-tempered. I think these are just natural parts of people. There are people who just naturally, when they were born short-tempered or they were born cruel. How are these coming in as signs of fake love? Sini kawaida tu ya binadamu, tuanze na wewe Kavata.
Okay, as humans, we have things that we deal with. Maybe they're your weaknesses that you need to work on. So in a relationship, being cruel is, you need to know how to control yourself. Obviously, in a relationship, there comes a time when you guys don't agree on things, or you're mad at the other party, but you should know how to control yourself. Maybe you can just decide that I'm not going to talk to you now because you know what, I'm mad, I'll talk to you later when nime calm down, you see. But it comes in a relationship in a cruel way, where you guys have a misunderstanding, and then it picks up to be a fight, you see. And you guys don't want to resolve it, you see. Yeah, I think that's being cruel.
And being short-tempered, talk about being short-tempered. Or if you want to also talk about cruelness, talk. My argument is that there are people who are naturally born that way. So how does it show that it's a sign of fake love?
For me, first, your story, I am that way. Nina kuanga. Yeah. No, you can't just tell me Nina kuanga hivyo. You need to work on yourself.
Nakaba na kuanga hivyo.
You need to work on yourself. If you're getting into a relationship, you want to relate with other people better. You need to learn how to relate with people. You just have to work on certain things on your life, ndio kuje to date. And then you being short-tempered. If you like a person, would you really want to hurt the person that you like? No, ni sawa amekukasirisha. But will I just come and start insulting you because umenikasirisha? No, you'll become very considerate. I always find when you like someone, hata akikukosea, the way you phrase it out, like ukitaka kumapproach mwambie, you've hurt me, you've done this and this, and I'm not happy about it, you find a very suitable way to say it. But the moment, especially, let me know, you see, if to say you've been in a toxic relationship and someone does something really bad to you, akunanga your consideration. Now you get petty, very petty. Utaongea vile unataka, you will react the way you want. Now short-temperedness. You don't agree with people with a temper, you just work on your temper, by the way.
Si wewe ndio unamkasirisha. So mtu akuje tu, Miriam anajua hii story kabisa. Mtu akuje akwambie, respect your age, you're stupid, how can you behave this way? Halafu ilo ma FF words million you, and then maybe ni mtu labda haja, unajua watu short tempered pia wako very fast kuacha hiyo story. Wako very fast wataacha hiyo story. So wameacha waseme, okay, I'm sorry.
My worry is, how far does this short-temperedness go? Because if I am to stand you with your short-temperedness, how am I sure next time you're not hitting me, next time you're not doing this because you're short-tempered and you're angry and umejam? Decide to umejam. You just need to work on some things.
You can help him work on his temper.
Yeah.
Don't you think so? You see, Kavata,
you can talk to them.
Yeah, you can help him work on his temper. Like hiyo time amekula na cheka na wewe unamwambia, by the way, maybe you want us to talk about something. Temper yako ukikasirika inakuanga hot. There way we can work on it. Ama that is playing with fire.
No, you can.
You can.
Yeah. You can.
You're not positive
in that situation. But what I think, before you get into a relationship, you just try to sort some things with yourself before you come here. Because I cannot mother a grown up. You know, it's more of, baby, you need to do this. You're a grown up. Those are things you are supposed to have learned before you settle into a relationship. Like emotional intelligence shouldn't be something I'm supposed to be teaching you. It is something you should have initiated in yourself before you even decide to come into terms with another person.
But Kavata, you agreed that you can work on it. Can you tell us how you can mold a hot, short-tempered person akuja kuwe humble as a ram? See a ram.
Okay, I believe if you love someone, you want to bring the best out of them, right? You know, you might fall in love with someone before you realize they were short-tempered, and then somewhere along the way, you realize that, hey, this person is really short-tempered. So you actually wait at that moment when you guys are having a happy time, then you just like, you know what, babe, I don't like this, I don't like that. Then, if they really love you, Mimi, like to me, believe if a man loves you, they'll change for you. They might have been toxic, they might have had the bad habits in their previous relationship. But if a guy loves you, they'll change for you, they'll treat you right. So if someone loves you and you tell them, babe, me, I don't like you, short-temperedness, please work on that, they will surely work on that. If they love you, if they don't love you, manze, they will not work on it. You'll just have to realize and walk away.
But I love how sometimes you girls keep on. I've seen one girl who really loved a man. This man was a real drunkard. Si drinki tu ya kawaida. Mwenye akishalewa ako kwa matope, like ananini, like, and that girl was there looking at him and saying, I love you, Peter. I'll make a man out of you. I'll make sure you change. Like ako kwa hiyo situation, ako kwa takataka, kwa siweje, and then a girl, a very clean girl, educated, neat, anamwangalia kwa hiyo siweje, anamwambia, you know, Peter, I'll make a man out of you. You're not a man now, but I'll make a man out of you because I love you. There's such kind of love. Unfortunately, this man didn't change.
Changing is a personal initiative. You see, as much as anasema, you can try and mold. Unless the person wants to change themselves, they won't. As much as nitakupenda vile nitakupenda, I will treat you right. Unless it is in their head that I need to actually act better because I like my partner, it won't work. Sure. It just has to be initiated from them. Yeah, it has to come from them.
But
Kavata
says that they can make it, they can change for you.
No, I can try and like point out things that I really don't like, but then again, it's up to you to decide. Now, because I like purity, I'll just try and mold vitu kidogo hapa so that we can be on the same page. But if he doesn't, there's nothing you can do, by the way. You can't.
Okay. They're talking about fake love being envious. You know, envy, like if you achieve something, I like don't... let me give a real example. There's a brother of mine who said that they cannot marry a woman who is more educated than them. Because this woman atakuwa na vant around, like anasema, you know, you are an academic dwarf, I have a PhD, you have just a mere degree or diploma. So it's like, ujama atakuwa na kuambia, and also I also have a friend who is married to somebody more educated than him. And all the time kwa argument kidogo, usinilete ati juu umesoma kuniliko. Usinilete juu umesoma, unanifanya hivi juu umenisoma kuniliko, umefanya hivi. So it happens also when a lady has more money than a man. So every time ukiongea, unabia hivi juu kwenyu umeunga kutuliko, sisi ni maskini. I want your reaction about this, starting with you, Kavata.
Okay, many people, or even my friends, they usually say that if you marry a woman that has more money than you or a woman that is more educated than you, they will always be like, ni wando kusema. But mimi, I don't always go with that. One thing about women, I don't know if it's just me, but one thing about women, if they love you, and all women want is respect. Just respect, and then they'll just submit. So this... not really. You see, a woman that is overreactive in a relationship, they've been in toxic relationship before, they've been used, so they feel like, mi manze nikianza kujilowa hivi nitabeba ufala, you see. But me, I always believed a woman that is educated, a woman that is mature, a woman that has minds, even if she earns more than you, she will respect you. She's going to be submissive as long as you don't cheat on her, as long as you respect her. I'm telling you, respect is everything in a relationship.
Lillian, let's get practical. You as Lillian, the Lillian I know, can you date a guy who is less educated than you and has little money compared to yours?
Also for me, education are just papers. So how you reason and how you act actually matters more than the papers. So sometimes unaweza pata, you're dating someone with a master's, but reasoning yenu haipatani, not at all. Not at all. And you'd find someone with a diploma, but our reasoning is on the same page. So I really don't have an issue with the education thing and the money thing. But on the other hand,
there had to be a but.
It is a but. I try to avoid it as much as possible, mainly because you see the thing that you've said. We'll have an argument, Arma. We are suggesting something, so he says something and then I give a better idea, so I'm like maybe we should do this, and then they start, oh unasema hivi juu ya hii. Me, I don't want to be in a situation whereby I have to again naanza kukubembeleza each and every time because you have your own insecurities and because your self-esteem has been tampered with because you think I'm more educated than you. I think I try to avoid such situations unless it's a man who is confident enough such that whether I have the papers more than he does, I have the money more than he does, it doesn't bother him at all. It never comes up in our conversations that I can work with.
There is a common belief that a man should be on the top, like a man should be more elevated than a woman in a relationship. There's a fellow short guy who said, he's fellow short, but he said he cannot marry a woman taller than him. And he's already short. He's short kabisa, but anasema hawezi marry a lady taller than him kwa sababu like atamwangalia huku chini na kusema wewe mwanaume wewe. It's don't you think this belief now should go? Na inafaa kumalizwa na nyinyi made. It's like it's belief nyinyi ndio mnadharau watu mkiwa juu.
I think people it's a misunderstanding. It's not like wanafaa kuangalia you should be elevated or you are just expected to be the leader. That's just it. Okay. If you can lead, that is good enough. I don't even want you to have the much money. No, if you can lead, that is good enough. So the thing with us is not like elevation in terms of money or papers. Elevation in terms of you're supposed to be the leader in the house, you're supposed to be the priest in the house, you're supposed to be like women do on the top row. That is what I expect you to do. It's not like I want you to sasa kwa na more papers kuniliko ndio nitajua you're a leader. You can have those more papers. Lakini bado you cannot do your duties as you're supposed to.
Shida ni ukiniremind. Bwana ujue wewe ni primary. Bwana ujue mimi ndio nimeba hizi viti kwa hii nyumba.
No,
so usinini. Ndio ujue there are women who really do that. And I think they are the majority if I'm not wrong. Yeah, when you will remind you that there are things they know that you don't know. When you wanataka hata kucorrect ukisema kizungu mbaya mbele ya watu wasema no, it's not lonely, it's lonely. No, it's not tortoise. Don't say tortoise mbele ya watu. It's tatas. It's tatas. Ongea hii kizungu ya mbele ya watu. Si ndio sasa inaleta shida Kavata.
Yeah.
So ibu advice wanawake wenye wanajiweza kuliko their boyfriends.
Me, I feel like you should just respect your boyfriend. Like, it doesn't matter whether you have more money or you're more educated. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you have more money. You know, this man could be really, you know, there are people that are not really learned, but if they get an opportunity, that's why you always hear that behind every successful man, there must be a woman. A woman can have a man that has nothing, and then they will just come out of the blues. You see?
It's hard. Opposite is hard, but it's okay. It's okay. It's in life. Let's go to the next point about fake love doubting too much and fake love unbelieving. Like they doubt you. Umetoka class. Sure. Vile unakaa. Alafu labda kwa phone. Are you chatting? Are you sure? After a case I was solving recently of a guy who went and hacked account of wife to know who is chatting, to know who is. Mbona watu wasibeliviane tu lile?
Insecurities.
Yes. Una kama utanyang'anywa.
Yeah. Like especially I find it, I have a guy friend who says yeah, is date dem mrembo. Kwa sababu dem mrembo anakatiwa na watu huko nje. Na yule dem mrembo anaweza enda apate better people than him. You see now this is already an insecurity you have. It's like you're really feeling I am not good enough.
But nini warembo, Lillian, I love being practical. You are a beautiful girl, very beautiful. Si mnakatiwa na watu wengi sana.
Kabisa?
Alafu sasa hiyo temptation na niko na wewe na labda huyo na wewe peke yako wewe ndio umesema hapa you can find a better man if you are having a man. So why don't you want me to have insecurity?
Why you being insecure na sija kuonyesha any signs of me misbehaving out here by any chance? Because sometimes I talk to very many people. Utanipata, I'm talking to you, I'm a friend to Nani, I'm a friend to Nani. I don't necessarily have to be having something going on with them. Si eti nawataka, si eti hata kama wananikatia. You see, how I respond is what matters. Maybe I just don't want them. But wewe na insecurities zako utaniona, oh, Lilian anaongea na nani. Lilian is going to cheat, Lilian anafanya hii, Lilian anafanya hii. And then you start cropping it up every time tunaanza kuvutana na wewe juu ya hiyo. But in another situation you might find someone who is like, Lilian is a social human being. So I expect Lilian to have friends other than me, which is supposed to be normal. So hata nipate nikiongea na Uguda, it really doesn't have an issue.
Like isimsumbue. You are a model, Kavata.
Yeah.
You are also very beautiful.
Thank you.
Carry out and all that. Najua watu wengi sana wako DM. Hata ukipita hata maybe umekaa mahali kampo na watu wanakuja wana approach. Why don't you think kama wewe ni demu wangu nafaa kukudoubt kwa labda nitanyang'anywa? Why should that be a fake love if I have such a feeling?
Well, in a relationship, insecurities come in where I show misbehavior. Like maybe you've seen me flirt with people in a manner that suggests maybe I'm having something with them, you see. But on the other point, I think someone that is insecure with you feels like you can get someone better than them, especially when it comes to men. Men being insecure about their woman, they always feel that like they're not giving their woman what they deserve. So they feel like, dem akienda huku nje atapata mwingine better kuniliko. So they start being insecure, they start doubting you. That's when if you tell them something they don't believe.
So you think that is fake love?
Yeah, it's fake love. You shouldn't be insecure.
Somebody is doubting you, somebody suspects you, it's fake love.
Yeah.
Lilian.
I think it's just as simple as in real love we have trust.
Yeah.
Anything that doesn't have trust is not real love.
What
It's
if
just
you
simply
behave?
that.
What if you behave in a manner likely to show that you are doing so? Like ukienda nje kushika simu inalia, but ndio hiyo wewe.
Mbona utoke?
Kuna vitu utaki nisikie.
That can be questioned.
Yeah.
That one is, it makes sense when someone starts doubting you. But sometimes, unaona venye amesema eti, sometimes watu kwa tuna insecurities when you misbehave. But in other cases, we have people who have trauma that they've not healed from. So they've carried it along. Maybe in their past relationship, something of the similar thing happened. So wamekuja nayo. So and I reflect kwako.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that you're misbehaving, but ni things that they have not healed from. So they're projecting them on you.
Sikia kesi ya mtu anapiga simu, dem anapigiwa simu na wako peke yao tu wawili na boyfriend, alafu anashika simu anasema, ngoja watu bado ni wengi hapa. Watu bado ni wengi hapa, tutaongea labda baadaye kidogo.
Boyfriend ndio watu wengi ni nini?
Hapana. Wacha tumalize na the last one ambayo ni easily giving up. Like mtu uko naye na ka break up tu kidogo, si break up, ka conflict tu kidogo, ka argument tu kidogo, tuachane. Ama yeye ndio labda umemsuggestia, si kitu unaona haiwaki, usiseme haiwaki, tuachane. Haiwaki, tuachane tu. Tell me what you think.
Well, I feel like you should always trust your gut feeling. Because if a relationship is working, mimi history ati watu wana force me, I don't go with it. If a relationship is working, you can see if it is working. If it is not, you can. You know, people like forcing things. People like thinking that people will change. I don't know how to frame it, but I feel like if you feel like it's not working, you've tried your best, just go, just move on. You don't have to keep trying to change a person. If they don't want to change, move on.
But you're talking about this man who mwenye kukaribu tu kuacha akisema situachane.
Simnachana. There's
shida ni nini?
Si nafaa ku hold on kidogo mseme baby.
Kufanya nini? If someone says tuachane, that means they can't see a future with me. Yeah.
Wewe kama dem Lilian, unaweza sema hiki kitu naona kiwako kweli. Alafu mwanaume akwambia haiwaki, tuachane.
Exactly.
Unaona kama hiyo ni proper?
There's something we say, from the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh.
Oh.
Yes. So the moment anakwambia tuachane, trust me, ni kitu amekuwa akifikiria over and over again. It's not a statement that comes from nowhere.
So you know tu ni
achaneni by the way.
Oh.
Mfanye tu amesema wachaneni.
Tengeneze kapati.
Yes.
Mwisho mkunywe soda na soya kama wewe ni MSDA kama Lilia. Mkunywe Fanta. Alafu tuseme
we can still be friends.
Yeah.
We want to be friends.
You'd rather mwachane in a way that is good than kukanika mnataka kuiforce. It doesn't work, by the way. If you tried forcing a relationship, you know it doesn't work. You only lose yourself, lower your self-esteem. You end up being weak.
Our time is over. Look at this camera and give the girls the advice that you think you can give them as a beautiful campus lady. Waambie wanafaa kufanya nini wakiona signs of fake love, ama watajuaje signs of fake love, and then wafanye nini?
Okay, to my girls out there, this is what I want to tell you. If you see the red flags, usidhanie you can change them to blue or purple. Red flag ni red flag. Kimbia. Yeah.
Red flag unaweza weka kwa dai.
No, you know, you assume that this person will change in the future. That's what is messing you up, guys. You can mess your future just because of a mere relationship. Manze, if you see the red flags, if it's not working, just move on. There are better people out there. There's someone out there that will love you the way you are. If someone is trying to change you, they don't love you. As someone that loves you, they love you the way you are. They will not try to change you. They only try to make you a better version of yourself. You see? Yeah.
Okay. Lillian, pour wisdom like that. Pour wisdom.
Okay.
Yes.
So, tumongelelea sense of fake love, how to identify. So I think in the situation I am in, maybe the current phase of life, you're trying to maybe settle down and stuff. Sometimes when you're looking at someone and you're in a relationship, you find they don't have you in mind. Like, it's not we, it is me. That is a red flag.
Selfishness.
Yes. If you're not in the picture in the future, like you're planning for the future and they're not a part of it, run. And a relationship doesn't have to work.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
Could be a lesson.
Something better. Personally, I think if you feel you are in a place whereby we are pointing as fake is what you're experiencing, it's never too late to walk out.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Mi nataka kuwa negate kidogo. I believe the God we serve is God of many chances. So peana some chances. Najua wanasema already, but peana some chances. Mbili tatu, 4 kama I work ndio. The only time that you should not give chances is when it comes to violence. Kama anakuslap, kama anakufanya nini, you run for your dear
What
life.
about cheating?
Well, cheating next time. But my parting shot is give chances. Kama itawak, kama hizi chances itawak, like 3-4 chances. Maybe I personally believe in giving chances, especially to wanaume. We are people who need more chances. We fall, don't fall left. So tupatie 2 chances, but kama imezidi, like maumivu ya kuzidi, kimbia. You're coming back with faith shortly to read your comments, so keep them coming. For now, thank you for making it, and thank you for coming. I would love to have this set like vile mko hivi. You've made a lot of sense, and asanteni kwa kuja.
Thank you.
Nice.